Well, I don't know why, but every time I paint a shoreline, I always want it to be rock. I'm a lover of bedrock. So this painting started out to be an entirely different location than what I'm painting now. As I mentioned in my last video. But I like the shapes. That's what I like about this very much. And I like the way the light, it's up to you how you lay the light on, but I like the way that's going so far. So, last night I just strengthened some lines. And as I'm playing, this of course becomes bedrock. It's no longer sort of a sandy shoreline. I'm fine with that. I laid some rock in here. I'm going to do that. I'm really just taking the scene and making it my own, which I tend to do. I'm a very bossy guy, very controlling, it's not a good thing. But anyway, after I was done playing last night, my daughter phoned and said, "Dad, do you want to go for a paddle tomorrow?" She has a paddle board. She goes to a specific area on Harrison Lake, which is not too far from where I live. It's a big lake. It's about 43 miles, 70 kilometers long. And it's not super narrow. Maybe the average is 8 miles wide. I don't know. It's narrow on one end. Anyway, blah blah blah. It can be quite a wind tunnel, and for that reason she goes early in the morning. And she said the gates are open at 7. I'll show up at your place at 6:15. You want to head out? So she came over. We loaded up her. She uses a paddle board, and I brought my little kayak with me, and we headed up there this morning. And wow, what a treat! What a treat it was to get out. I have not actually been out in a kayak for maybe 2 years now, and it was such a beautiful morning. Dead flat, perfectly calm. It started out kind of fresh, but the sun came out early and it warmed up very quickly. So I was tempted to take my camera with me, but sometimes if you're just going to have some time by yourself, you want it to be by yourself, and that's why I didn't take the camera. And actually, some of the areas that we saw, I've seen before, and I have those areas amongst my photos. Anyway, stunning, beautiful, quiet morning with my daughter, paddling on the lake. You only get so many opportunities as a dad to spend that kind of time with your daughter. So that could not have been better. Anyway, that was fun. And actually, coming back to this tonight, looking at it, I'm thinking, oddly enough, except for these intense colors, the scene that I painted, or that I drew in, sketched in, that I stole from somebody else a few days ago, is more like. This is from the original sort of design is from the Fraser River. This is turning into more of where I paddled today. A lot of bedrock, going out onto more of a lake than a river. Anyway, that was fun. I'm just gonna pick you up for a second here. Don't feel lightheaded. I don't mean any harm by it. I'm gonna jostle you around for a moment. Oh, there we go. And let's wander out to the dumpy area that is the backyard. I'm just closing the visor. I'm not stopping the recording because I do not edit anything, because that takes too many hours out of my day if I do that. I'm just going to drag the camera with, and once we're through this grotty basement of mine, just to prove that I actually do it, okay, open sesame. I have 2 kayaks. This one is longer. It's 12 feet long. It's also heavier. I use that for fishing. And if you watch my channel at all, you know exactly what this thing is all about. And I have a couple of pails of sand that I have to pan out for gold specks yet. And I have to bring this beautiful little Old Town kayak back in. It's smaller, it's 10 feet long. I'm amazed that my daughter is willing to go out on a paddleboard on such a big lake, but she has more experience in the area than I do, and it was calm. It was a beautiful calm morning, so I'm going to drag that inside right now because I don't want to leave it out overnight. See you soon.